Hi guys, welcome to Mountain Homestead. Just a quick little video today. This is probably going to be the last flower bed I put in for the year. It's just the end of April and the ground's already hard enough that I'm having to use the digging bar. So we did get a quarter inch of rain the other day, a couple days ago, and yesterday the winds dried it out. So I got a gift of some campanula for these pretty flowers. So I'm going to put them in here with some of the calendula and poppies and African daisies so it can fill in and get it set up on drip. And yeah, that'll be it for new flower beds for this year. So, and then next year I'll assess on if I want any more or just maintain the ones we have. Next year, the only projects that we foresee are finishing the goat structure fence, tying it into where the calf pen is, where the goats are now, and that'll be it. And then, so I think I'm also going to keep the garden beds minimal, and then that way I can just maintain them and keep up on them and not let them get past me. So anyways, yeah, I'm just digging holes with the digging bar. I have the Biotone starter fertilizer. I have the drip tube laying out right now so that it kind of will straighten out a little bit so I can work with it a little bit easier. And yeah, so I'll show you when I get done planting. I am going to use some soil amendment to mix in with the native dirt just to start building this up a little bit. When I get some gypsum, I'll get that worked in, and yeah, just keep adding to it, and hopefully it'll have worms someday. Hope so. I do see that there's some echinacea in with these campanulas, so I'm going to try to keep those separated out, and then I'll just plant those in. Those should be low enough depth-wise, kind of like all the other stuff I brought up. So I also brought out some rose tone in the watering can to treat the 12 roses out here. I'll need to go get another couple containers, but anyways, that's what's on the agenda for right now. I'm going to try to keep this sweet, so I will just show you when I get to the next step. So this is what I mean when I'm mixing the bagged soil with the native soil, is I do about 50-50. That way you're kind of amending the soil and you're using native, so that the plant isn't just strictly relying on new fancy dirt. It's having to get used to the stuff that's already in the ground that it's going to be trying to root into. So I just mix it up, and then I'm just going to kind of top dress this. So just like that. I already put the Biotone starter fertilizer in there. So, and this one didn't have any echinacea starts in with it, so just gonna yump it down lightly. I'm not gonna pack it in. So, and then yeah, then I'll just keep going with the rest of them. Yeah, see, there's echinacea in here. These little guys, those are all echinacea, so I'll get those up potted and use them somewhere else. I don't know what color they are. I'm assuming they're the purpurea, but we'll find out someday. So hold tight, I'll be back. Okay, I kind of boogered up when I filmed that there, but the echinacea is woven in with the roots of this pretty good. I think it was just dug up all at once. So I'm just going to leave it for now, and then if it becomes a problem down the road come springtime next year, is I'll gently kind of dig it up. But yeah, I need to pack in this one pretty good. It's kind of looks like it's a little top heavy. So anyways, I have a feeling those are going to be the same, so I might just leave those two. Okay, I got in what I'm going to get in today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I am going to run the drip, but I'm going to let it drip in here to soften the ground. And then I'm going to, I have some more campanula left, as I think I could get 4 or 5 more, which is what I think I have left. And I might do an African daisy on the end and some poppies out front here. And the bougainvillea will eventually climb up through this trellis here. So everything's in, and everything plant-wise was free because these were volunteers for my aunt. And then the calendula, poppies, and African daisy were volunteers in my house, or our house. So the only thing that cost was some of the biotone starter fertilizer and some of the soil amendment. So yeah, pretty happy with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the drip going and get it turned on so everything gets a drink of water. I might give it a drink of water anyways. But yeah, I feel pretty, wasn't supposed to take this long, it never does. So I'm not sure how much of my to-do list is going to get done today, but I do want to deadhead the roses and get those weeds cut down over there. Oh, and you can't see right here, but there's a hummingbird on this little, let me see if I can zoom in. Right. Oh, he just flew out. There he is. There he is. He's talking. How pretty. They love the star of Madeira. I posted a short not too long ago of my husband. He did a video of them on there. You can hear him talking. Hi, pretties. There's 2 of them on there. Oh, this is one thing I might develop this next year, is this crawling course, especially this area through here. I'm leaving that wood piece over there because there's worm activity under there, and worms are in short supply, but I want them for my worm composting bin, so I'm just leaving them as is. Kitties are out hunting, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the drip on, and then I'll get this video wrapped up. So real quick, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to tie into the supply line right here with a T-coupler, and then I'll scooch it over a little bit. What I might do is end up capping this drip line that's watering the bougainvillea, and then just let this actual drip line or tubing water the bougainvillea, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put spray emitters. And yeah, so I was just showing you what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to film it or anything, but that's what I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, drip is on. I had to dial them way back, but it's kind of dark. Sorry guys. But yeah, super happy. Super happy. These can all tolerate full sun, so, and they'll get water in the morning. I covered up the drip tubing as much as possible so we don't blow out our lines. So there could be warm water from the night before, but that's why they get watered in the morning. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I hope it was a little fun little garden to watch get planted. So like I said, probably the last one for this part of the year. If anything, I might plant trees in the late fall so they can get rooted in, but not everything, not all the poppies made it, or I think an African daisy didn't make it into the planting, but everything in here will reseed. So anyways guys, I hope you have a great day, and hope you, if you haven't watched the cleaning video, if that's something for you, should be the one before this, and then there'll be another one after this. So yeah, anyways, remember to always be kind and do what makes you happy. Thanks guys. Bye.